everyone, welcome back to Journey with Piose. As you can tell from the title, I am currently in the magic city of Miami. I flew in late last night, so today is my first official day, and I'll be here for almost 5 days. And I'm staying at a beautiful beachfront property called Fontainebleau, located here in South Beach. So location-wise, it's perfect to all the places that it's close to all the places that I want to go check out. It has a really nice spa, really good restaurants. So of course, you have access to the beach, but also one of the famous club here in Miami called Live is located here in Fontainebleau. So I'm planning to check that out. I'm not so much of a club person anymore, but since I'm here, I might as well just check it out. So yeah, it's about 10:30, close to 11. I want to go get something to eat, whether breakfast, brunch, or lunch. Just relax. Today, I'm really planning to just chill out and not do much. But later on, I might go out with some friends for dinner or drinks. So I'll take you along with me. But for now, let me give you a quick room tour. Such a beautiful room that I have. So let me give you a quick tour, then we'll head out. My room was located on the 14th floor and it was just perfect. The bed was super comfy and I had a really good night's sleep here. The bar area had a variety of snacks and really good wine selections that I like. And guys, the best part of the room was definitely the view from the balcony. I mean, look at this amazing view. After the delicious lunch, I decided to soak in some sun at the beach, just a few steps away from the hotel. The weather was just perfect. And if you're a guest at the hotel, the beach chairs are complimentary. I spent the rest of the afternoon just enjoying the beach until it was time for dinner. For dinner, I was craving for some steak, so I headed to Prime 54 Steak Restaurant located at Fontainebleau. My good friend Lavender, who lives in Miami, joined me for dinner, and it was so good seeing her again after a long time. We enjoyed our dinner as we caught up with our life events. Dinner was so amazing, it did not disappoint. We were so full after we finished our meal, and the plan was to actually go to Club Leave after we finished dinner, but we did not have any energy left, so I went back to my room to enjoy the beautiful night view from the balcony before I called it a night. Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day here in Miami. The weather has been really good since I got here. I've been eating at the hotel. I've been spending so much time at the hotel. So today, I want to go somewhere else and have lunch, and then probably go out for drinks later on with some friends. So, yeah, it's gonna be another fun day. For brunch, I decided to go to Little Hen, located in Design District. And just like most restaurants in Miami, I highly recommend to make reservations in advance. The ambience of the restaurant is so gorgeous. It has this really cool English style vibe and it's beautifully decorated with flowers. The rose petal pancakes I had were served with rose water infused maple syrup, and I also had the rose petal dream cocktail. And guys, this was so amazing. I highly recommend. After brunch, I walked a couple of blocks to the heart of the Design District. Design District is known for great restaurants, high-end shops, and modern architecture. You could easily spend hours here. There is so much to do and see. There was a really cool car show in Design District that I just had to check out. These were some really fancy cars, but they were absolutely out of my price range. And to be honest, I don't even know the names of some of these cars, but they were really beautiful to look at. After spending an amazing time in Design District, I went back to my hotel to relax at the beach. I really love being by the water, so I took advantage of the beach access from the hotel. To end the night, I went to Rosa Sky Rooftop Bar in Brickell. I heard so many good things about this rooftop bar that I just had to check it out for myself. And guys, it did not disappoint. The vibes were vibing, the cocktails were delicious, and the music was just amazing. I really enjoyed the night views from the rooftop bar, so this was a perfect way to end the night. The next morning after breakfast, I spent some time at the pool area. One thing I forgot to mention is how iconic Fontainebleau Hotel is. Some iconic movies such as Scarface by Al Pacino, which is one of my favorite movies, was filmed here. Others like The Bodyguard by Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner, The Specialist by Sylvester Stallone and Sharon Stone, and so many other great movies were filmed here. And this hotel was also a favorite of Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley. So staying at this hotel was surreal and I absolutely loved it. For lunch, I was craving for Cuban food, so I went to Little Havana, which is a neighborhood dominated by the Latin culture. This place is so lively, filled with history, colorful murals, art, music, cigar shops, and so much more. Now, only if I spoke Spanish, guys, I would fit right in. The Cuban sandwich and mojito really hit the spot. It really made me reminisce my trip to Cuba from years ago. I found the food and the cocktails to be much cheaper here than in any other neighborhood in Miami. There's so many cigar shops to check out in Little Havana, but one of my favorite ones that really stood out was Havana Classic Cigar Shop. They have great selections of Cuban cigars and Cuban coffee. And I was so excited to see someone actually hand rolling a cigar at the shop. And the moment I was waiting for finally arrived, guys, and that is checking out the classic vintage cars. For a small fee, you get to check out these beauties as well as experience more Cuban culture. If you're into classic vintage cars, this place is definitely a must visit. To satisfy my sweet tooth, I stopped by for some ice cream that was really delicious before heading back to the hotel. To end my day, I went back to the hotel to unwind and enjoy the sunset view. I popped a bottle of champagne and just spent the rest of the evening enjoying the beautiful views. The next day, I woke up to a really gloomy weather, but that did not stop me from enjoying the beautiful Miami. For lunch, I made it to the Gianni, the former Versace mansion located in South Beach. This is a restaurant and a hotel, so you can actually book a room here. And it's beautifully decorated with Italian theme. And guys, this was actually the former home of Gianni Versace before he was killed. I really had an amazing time here, and lunch was just as great. After lunch, I decided to walk around Ocean Drive, which is one of the most famous streets here in Miami. The street runs along the coast of Miami and is full of beautiful Art Deco buildings. And a lot of great movies have also been filmed here in Ocean Drive. A few blocks away from Ocean Drive is Espanola Way, which is another historical street in Miami full of really nice shops, hotels, and restaurants. I really wanted to enjoy the street and walk around, but it started pouring really hard. So while waiting for the rain to stop, I stopped by at a restaurant for an afternoon treat before heading back to the hotel. Later on, the weather cleared, so I went to Joia Beach for dinner. It's a really nice beachfront restaurant with amazing views, food, cocktails, and music. How amazing are these night views from the restaurant? This is definitely another restaurant I highly recommend. On my last day in Miami, the weather was still really gloomy and it was supposed to rain again all day long. I took my chances and went to Nikki Beach for lunch before heading to the airport. I'm a big fan of Nikki Beach, so I always make sure I visit one in every city I go to. My beautiful friend Lavender joined me for lunch, and like always, we had an amazing time. Hi everyone. Today is actually my last day here in Miami. I had such a wonderful time. As they say, time flies when you're having a great time. I had such a great time here. I have about 3 or 4 hours before I head out to the airport. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the vlog as much as I enjoyed filming it. Yeah, thank you so much for joining Journey with Fiance, and I'll see you next time.